Hi guys, today we are gonna do things that I've been loving lately, but with a little twist because today I'm gonna use all the products on my face as I go through them so you can see how I use them and how they look. So let's just start with a little bit of bronzing action because I look so pale in this light. So the first thing I've been loving is this Charlotte Tilbury. This is called the Unisex Healthy Glow. I already have foundation, and the foundation I use and the foundation I've been loving lately no, like for the past year, is the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. But in order to make my skin a little bit glowier, I'm gonna use this. I just use a tiny amount and I rub it in between my hands and I just start applying it sort of like if this was a cream bronzer. And as you can see, it immediately gives my skin that beautiful radiance, but it's something very natural. So I love to wear this on top of foundation or just by itself. It's such a beautiful product. I love this. Next, since I add a little bit of a glow, I'm gonna let this dry. And now I'm gonna talk about the latest launch from Too Faced. This is the Born This Way concealer that everyone has been raving about, and I'm going to show you how I use it. So I'm not a big fan of concealer because often when I use it, I look way older than I am and my skin doesn't look as fresh and as awake. It just emphasizes the things I don't want to emphasize. But with this one, I discovered a little trick to use it just right here, and it brings my under eyes back to life. It's such a good one. And one thing I noticed with this one, that it brightens the skin so much. It reflects the light, so it makes you look really awake and fresh. That's the thing I love the most. So I take the dofa out and I just apply it right here, and then I just start patting this with my finger and I take the excess off into the back of my hand. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this just makes my under eyes look so refreshed. And because I just use it right here, it doesn't go inside my fine lines or my wrinkles, so it doesn't make me look older and it doesn't crease. And now we're gonna move into mascara because I've been raving about the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in the waterproof version. I love that mascara, but I often find the brush is really big, so it's really messy. And one of my friends recommended this. She's a makeup artist, but she recommended this mascara from the drugstore, and this is the Butterfly Sculp from the Voluminous line from Loreal. Of course, I use the waterproof version. I always use just waterproof. And I gotta say something, this is by far my favorite mascara. It's easier to use, it's not as messy as the other, and because the brush looks like this, it's easier for me to go down to a root and lift my lashes so they look way bigger. It's amazing. I love the formula, I love the brush, I love everything about this mascara, and I'm gonna show you how I use it. So I just start from the bottom, trying to lift the lash as much as I can. I'm gonna grab this and let me show you the huge difference this does to one eye compared to the other. Other thing that I love about this mascara is that I can use it very easily on my lower lash and it's not messy at all. Try this one because it's amazing. Okay, now I need to talk about my favorite blush, and I think I use it every day and I think I forget how much I love this. If I had to use just one blush, this will be it. It's a very strange color because most blondes like me use pink. I don't like pink. I think it makes me look a little bit tacky. So when I try to pick a shade for myself, I always go to terracotta shades or more bronzy shades that pull more peachy and orangey. And this, I haven't said the name, this is from MAC and this is called Peach Twist. I will describe this as a terracotta in a way, but with a lot of gold. So it makes my cheek look shimmery and it makes me look, this is gonna sound funny, but you know how you see JLo with that beautiful glow? I think this gives me that JLo glow, and I know it sounds funny, but it does. So let me show you the shade swatch on my hand so you can see how pretty this shade is. And no one talks about it, so hold on. No matter how many bronzer I use, this is what makes me look alive. So that's why I love this shade. Look how pretty it looks. Now I did a little video yesterday on Instagram and the title was Daytime Smoky Eye, because you guys know I don't wear much makeup, but I wanted to do something, like a little bit something with my eyes, but I am the crappiest person when it comes to eyeshadow. So I had this little Too Faced Some Bunny sample. This is the bronzer, but this one is a bit shimmery. So I'm going to show you now how I do it, and I just take a brush like this one, a flat brush, and I just dip it in the darkest shade, and I just start applying it right here. And because the shade is bronzy too, it just matches the whole look, and it makes my brown eyes stand a little bit more. Done. And the last thing I want to talk about, because I need to put something on my lips, otherwise I look dead. These are the new Dior Lacquer Plump, and I've been loving both shades. You guys know I usually go for a red that's a bit more orangey, but lately I've been loving the pink shade because when I'm bronzed, it makes my lips look as if I just eat like a popsicle. It's so pretty. Let me show you how I use it. And then with what's left, I just start outlining my lips. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, but now I'm gonna give you a little trick because I am the biggest user of lipstick on my cheeks. I often, when I do my lips, then I do my cheeks, and I feel like that little trick ties the whole look so much better. And this particular shade is great on my skin tone because it makes me look refreshed. This is the look I get when I run. I think I flush sort of like in this same shade of pink. So I'm going to show you what I do. I just do little strikes here, just a little, and then I start blending it in. It doesn't matter if I do it on top of the powder blush I used before, but I'm going to show you how pretty this looks on my cheeks. So you can use this as a blush, as your lipstick. You can use it anywhere. And that's it. This is all the makeup I've been loving. I wanted to show you all the products in action so you can see how I use them and how they look on my skin. Now I want to talk about Algenist because this is a brand that I love, and it has some staple skincare products that I have been using for such a long time, starting with these. This is the Complete Eye Renewal Balm. This is by far my favorite eye cream. In the past, I didn't believe in eye creams. I think it was a waste of money until I found this one. I went to Sephora and the girl there recommended this and she gave me a sample and I was hooked. And I've been using this for such a long time on and off because I get sent other stuff, but I always come back to this one. So I think this one is the best for really dry under eyes, for anti-aging, and I love the formula because it's very hydrating, but it's not greasy and it's not heavy at all, and a little bit goes a really long way. This is expensive, but this will last you a very long time. I promise. It's really good. And the second product is one of their latest release. It's amazing and it has the most weird cool texture. This is the Genius Liquid Collagen, and now I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand so you guys see, because this has little yellow beads that as soon as they get in contact with your skin, they explode and fill your skin with amazing hydration. It's such a cool experience to use this, but this is the first serum that really hydrates my skin deeply. So I'm 35. If you're 35 and older and you're looking for a really good anti-aging serum, I highly suggest trying this one, and I recommend these two to everyone. And I don't know why I haven't done a post on Instagram about this too. I'm gonna do it soon, I promise. And now let me talk about what's on my nails, because I'm sure you're gonna ask. This is the white nail polish from Opi Infinite Shine 2, and this is called Non-Stop White. I bought this in an airport and this has become my go-to nail polish. No matter if it's cold, no matter if it's winter, no matter if it's summer, I think this shade of white is such a prettier shade, especially if you have really short nails like I do. It looks so chic. And the last thing I want to mention are some shoes. I don't know if they are still at the Zara website, but I'm gonna look for them. And these are my little heel shoes. They have like white leather and they have suede right here on the point. I love this so much. These are super comfy. I often in Zara shoes I am a size bigger, especially if they are pointy, because I have really long fingers on my my fingers on my feet are really long, so I usually go up a size. But when I saw them on the website, I thought they looked like Chanel, and I wear these 2 times, and both times or people have asked me where I got them. I've been loving this, and that's it. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next week with more videos.